Act 1, Making Friends. Chapter 1, Welcome to Galactic U. Teddy Smith stood on the landing platform of Galactic University with a backpack full of Earth snacks, 3 pens, and zero idea what he was doing. "I'm definitely underdressed," he muttered, eyeing a 12-eyed blob wearing a tuxedo and roller skates. "Name?" asked the terminal AI, a floating cube with a bow tie. "Teddy Smith," he said. "Terrific. You've been assigned Dormitory Zeta Quasar 17. Warning, one of your roommates may spontaneously combust during finals week. Statistically rare." Teddy blinked. Comforting. As he wandered the glassy halls, walls hummed in alien languages, and something invisible licked his shoe. Just as he wondered if Earth toothpaste was illegal here, he bumped into. Galaxy, are you human?" came a shout. Teddy turned. A glowing puffball with legs was bouncing toward him. Literally bouncing. Yes? "I'm Bloopty Narn Narn. Call me Bloop. I love humans. Can I sniff you?" "Wait, too soon. LOL." Before he could answer, Bloop was sniffing him. "Smells like cinnamon and anxiety. You're my best friend now." "Cool, I've been here 12 minutes. Chapter 2, Roommates, Pop-Tarts, and Bloop. Teddy's dorm room was alive. It softly pulsed and changed color when he touched the wall. "You'll get used to the mood walls," said Bloop, already unpacking. "This corner's mine. I brought Pop-Tarts. I think they're sacred artifacts." "You?" Teddy pulled out a half-melted granola bar. This was lunch. Brenda Babington walked in next. Human, stylish, eyebrow permanently raised. "You're my roommate? Great. I was hoping for a sentient bucket or something." Teddy shrugged. "Sorry to disappoint." Bloop gasped. "You're human too? Best day ever." Brenda eyed Bloop's headwear. "Are those jeans?" "They go on your head, right? That's where the style is stored." "Sure," Brenda deadpanned. Chapter 3, Brenda, the Counselor's Daughter. After lights out, the trio sat on Bloop's bed, which occasionally levitated on its own. "So what's your major?" Teddy asked Brenda. "Xeno-legal diplomacy. My mom's Counselor Babington." Teddy choked on his juice sphere. "Wait, the human in charge of, like, everything?" "Yep, she pretends to be ditzy but can decode 14 alien dialects while making toast." "That's horrifyingly impressive." "Yeah," Brenda smirked. "She's spying on everyone, including you. Smile." Bloop squeaked. "I love her." "Of course you do," Brenda replied. Chapter 4, Catherine and the Guide to Not Exploding. The next morning, a hologram buzzed in. "Hey, room Zeta Quasar 17, it said. "I'm Catherine Watts, sophomore, human. I've survived orientation, midterms, and the cafeteria meat cube. You probably have questions." "Yes," Teddy blurted. "Is the toilet supposed to blink?" "Only during moon phase shifts. And never stare back." "Okay," Teddy whispered. Catherine appeared in person shortly after, confident, calm, wearing flip-flops with quantum stabilizers. "Rule 1, she said, never trust a vending machine after dark. Rule 2, don't eat anything that asks your name first." "Got it," said Teddy. "Is the orientation packet edible?" "Technically," she said. Chapter 5, The cafeteria is probably sentient. The cafeteria was the size of a stadium and sounded like a techno jungle. Bloop grabbed 3 trays, one for me, and one for me later. The food blinked. Teddy poked something gelatinous that purred. What is this? Here, he asked. Brenda replied, If it's still warm and doesn't threaten you, it's probably food. A robotic voice boomed. Welcome, humans. Do not mock the pudding. It hers you. They froze. The pudding growled. Catherine slid in next to them. Told you, sentient. It started a union last semester. Teddy nodded solemnly. College is weird. Act 2, First Class Fiasco. Chapter 6, The Glorious Chaos of Professor Gleepnax. Teddy entered the lecture hall and stopped. Hovering in the air, surrounded by slowly spinning chalkboards, was what looked like a jellyfish in a lab coat. Welcome, carbon-based uncertainties, monsieur, it said, its anti-grav chair letting out a joyful bowing. That's Professor Gleepnax, whispered Catherine. Don't ask what happened to the last mop. Gleepnax twirled dramatically. Today we begin our exploration of interdimensional sock physics. If you wear socks, they are currently in danger. Teddy raised a hand. What does that mean? The professor pointed with an eye stalk. It means one of your socks just vanished into the chrono laundry vortex. You'll never see it again. Bloop gasped, No. Chapter 7, Schrodinger's Coffee and Quantum Confusion. Before we begin, Gleepnax announced, coffee. He floated toward a device that looked suspiciously like a blender taped to a microwave. This is Schrodinger's coffee. It is simultaneously brewed and forgotten. If you try to drink it, it may scald your sense of time. Teddy hesitated. That's not safe. Bloop was already sipping it. Tastes like hot chaos. Brenda sniffed it and passed out for 4 seconds. When she woke up, she spoke fluent Martian. Professor Gleepnax nodded proudly. Excellent. Now let's begin the lecture, which I delivered yesterday tomorrow, and once during a sandwich. Chapter 8. Kevin the Parasitic, T. A. Gleepnax suddenly paused mid-lecture. Ah, yes, time for grading. Kevin, activate. Everyone stared as a small worm on the professor's shoulder uncurled and blinked twice. Kevin handles assessment, Gleepnax explained. He's emotionally detached and incredibly judgmental. Kevin wiggled and pointed at Bloop's doodle of a shoe wearing glasses. That's art, she said proudly. Kevin hissed and gave her a B. Kevin turned to Teddy's notes, which were just the words what and help written repeatedly. C+, Kevin declared, but emotionally honest. Chapter 9. Group project should be illegal. Now you will be assigned into groups for your sock field experiment, Gleepnax chirped. Teddy looked at Brenda and Bloop. Please, let us stay together. Nope, the professor replied. You're with Zarnie. A long groan echoed from the corner. Zarnie, the spiky squid-cactus, narrowed his massive eye. Ugh, typical human randomness. Bloop whispered, be brave. He once telekinetically flipped a salad. Teddy approached. Hey, I guess we're partners. Zarnie stared. Statistically, one of us won't survive this. Cool, 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 Teddy muttered. Chapter 10. The Nap Lecture That Changed Everything. Today's final lesson, Gleepnax declared, is advanced theoretical laziness, a powerful art. Observe. He floated in circles while softly snoring. The class watched in silence. Is this the lecture? Teddy whispered. Brenda nodded. Yeah, just take notes on the nap patterns. Kevin scribbled something on the board. Z's plus intention equals genius. Suddenly, a nap shockwave knocked over 3 chairs. Bloop stood up and clapped. This is the best school ever. Teddy sat back, dazed but amazed. I think I'm starting to like it here. Act 3. Enemies and eye-rolling. Chapter 11. Zarnie the Unfriendly. Zarnie floated into the cafeteria, his scarf flashing, disdain level high. Teddy waved. Hey, Zarnie, good group project, right? Zarnie squinted. You stapled your sock notes. With metal. Do you have any idea what that does to fabric harmonics? Teddy blinked. Makes them stronger? Zarnie let out a sigh that could curdle yogurt. Typical human nonsense. Bloop bounced up. Zarnie, want a Pop-Tart? I licked it for you. He recoiled. Why are you like this? Teddy whispered to Brenda, I think he hates me. Brenda smirked. I think that's his love language. Chapter 12. A Debate on Shoe Logic. In class, Professor Gleepnax held a spontaneous debate. Resolved. Human footwear is a cultural crisis. Zarnie levitated to the podium. Exhibit A, shoelaces, primitive traps designed to strangle ankles. Teddy jumped up. Shoes protect our feet from sharp alien sidewalks. Barely, Zarnie spat. Humans clearly evolved to trip over themselves. And Velcro, don't even get me started. Bloop raised her antenna. Shoes are art. I wear them on my head and feel powerful. Zarnie groaned. I rest my eye. The class voted. Teddy won. Zarnie's scarf turned loathing level pulsing. Chapter 13. Human Containment Strategy 101. Zarnie unveiled his independent study project, Human Containment Strategy. Slide 1. Do not feed the humans. Slide 2. They multiply when unsupervised. Slide 3. A gif of Teddy falling off a hoverboard on repeat. Objection, Teddy shouted. Overruled, said Professor Gleepnax, who was upside down. Bloop whispered, I'm on slide 4. I'm famous. Brenda leaned over to Teddy. You should give a counter presentation. Teddy nodded. Yeah, operation. Petty revenge is go. Chapter 14. A Prank Too Far. Teddy reprogrammed the dorm announcement system. The next morning, Zarnie's room was flooded with Earth compliments. Zarnie is radiant. Zarnie's eyeball is majestic. Zarnie smells like confidence. He burst into the hallway. Make it stop! Teddy grinned, just trying to boost morale. Zarnie's scarf turned disdain level, threat level midnight. Brenda gave Teddy a thumbs up. You're officially one of us now. Chapter 15. Enemies, eye rolls, and epic dances. At the end of week mixer, every species performed a cultural dance. Bloop went first, Her dance involved interpretive sneezing. Then Zarnie performed the Gleepnaxian eye spiral. Elegant, judgmental, flawless. Teddy stepped up. He did the Macarena. Everyone stared. Then Bloop joined in. Then Brenda. Then Kevin the Worm wiggled to the beat. Zarnie shrieked. Cultural vandalism. Gleepnax clapped. A plus for chaotic brilliance. Teddy grinned, breathless. So, wanna be roommates next year? Zarnie floated away. Typical human nonsense, he muttered. But his scarf briefly flashed. Mild respect. Epilogue. One small step for Teddy. A week later, Teddy sat under the anti-gravity willow tree with a half-eaten Pop-Tart, a blinking syllabus, and Bloop using his foot as a pillow. Brenda was nearby, laughing at a galactic meme that translated poorly, but involved 4 sentient blenders and a very surprised goat. Professor Gleepnax floated past upside down, shouting, "Remember! Time is just the universe's shrug." Kevin hissed approvingly. Teddy sighed with a grin. This place is completely insane. Brenda nodded. Yup, you fit right in. Zarnie passed by. He paused, stared, and floated on without insult. His scarf briefly flickered. Disgusted, but intrigued. Teddy took a bite of Pop-Tart and looked at his friends. I have no idea what I'm doing, he said. Bloop rolled over and burped softly. Perfect. You're ready for midterms. LOL. And somewhere far in the galaxy, Earth intelligence flagged Teddy's profile as unexpectedly adaptable. Monitor closely. Class had just begun.
If you enjoyed this story, please remember to like, share, and subscribe.